Hello everybody, and welcome back to some SkyT. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode, we got together and we done some blood magic stuff. We got the last bit of stuff that we needed for to get started into Draconic evolution, which is what we're going to start doing today. I would like to get to the point of getting ready to get started with the Draconic cores, because these are where we stopped with our fluids. With the encapsulator, the mixed milk tea, we've got some more work to do for this. Most of it's not that bad to do. This one and this one are the two pains. We'll look at that later. But, so, we need to get started with this so we can get at least to the part of, yeah, we got stuff to do. So first things first, we're not going to need, if I look at, I want to make sure we don't need these for anything outside of crafting. It doesn't look like it. Alright, so good. We need to get us a extended crafting. We need one of these. And then I just need to figure out how many pedestals we need. Which, if we come right here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's not what I wanted. We'll just do 10. It's easy enough. And we can set this guy up right back here. And this is just for us to use, like we've been using these guys for crafting just single recipes, without having to do all the other work that goes along with it. That's 3, 6, yeah, that's enough. We're going to be picking up eggs. Alright, I need a flux point for this. And then we're going to get started with our business. Most of this stuff is stuff that we have already got. I just have to set up recipes for it. Beautiful, filled up. Alright. So, if we look at our Draconium core, we need to get recipes for the blocks. We need to get recipes for plutonium blocks. And we've already got recipes for that. And that's going to give us 4 Draconium cores. So, plutonium, I need to make sure I don't have this one done. We do not. So, plutonium, taken care of. This needs a packing die. We can take care of that. We've got that set up. We need a recipe for this guy. That's ready to go. So that's taken care of. And then finally a recipe for these. So this guy goes in here. This guy goes in here. We come back here to one of our... it doesn't really matter which one we put these in. That guy can go in there. And then we can head to the void. And put him in one of these. So now we should be able to make... that's not what I wanted. Let's go ahead. It's going to craft 12 of these. It's got all the stuff to do it. It's going to craft 108. Let's see how long this is going to take with this guy here. This is not very fast. And we can't speed it up, because if we speed it up, we lose all of our heat. So, that is what we are waiting on. Alright, those are finally done. Boy, it took a minute to do. So, but that gives us our Draconic Core quest, which gives us the information tablet. It gives us the crystal binder, which we're probably not going to use too much. And then we've also got the quest for getting into Draconic Evolution. Lovely. So back to our Draconic quest. So first thing we're going to need is to make us some crafting or some fusion injectors. We might as well go ahead and make a recipe for this, as we're going to have to make several of these as we go along. So that guy, let's put all of those in there, and I think I seen that at least for now, all we need is 8 of these. They need to go in here. But once we get into the higher tiers, that takes 8. The Draconic tiers, we need 10. Oh, wait, that's not what we need. It was... Why is it only showing those? Anyways, as you see, we need at least 10. I think there's a couple of recipes that we may have to do that takes 12. I don't know if they're in this pack or not. Draconium spawn bee, nope, just 8 of those. So, but yeah, so we can craft up 8 of these for now and be done with it. Beautiful. There we go. Quest complete. And our next bit of business is we need one for this. And let's get up. That's not what I wanted to do. This guy, we need block of naotic crystals. Let's go ahead and throw this guy in here, and we will get all this stuff made up for this. So we need one more of these to go in the center. We need antimatter, which we're finally using some of it. We have used some of it. 2 of those. They don't have to go in any specific order. We need 2 of those, I do believe it was. Yes. And then we need 4 of the naotic. This shouldn't take too long to do. And boom. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's working. It has not given us enough power for this. And there we go. We have our fusion crafting core. Awesome. Quest is now complete. So next up on our list is the Wyvern cores. These guys are made in just regular crafting. So we can set up a recipe for all of this. So our Wyvern cores, this guy, we have everything but the gears, which is why we set up the WCU to begin with. Last episode, when we were messing with all of that stuff. So that goes in the extruder, and this goes in the rolling machine. Which one's which? This one's the rolling machine. This one is the extruder. This one goes in our molecular assembler. And we should now be good to go to make a handful of these. And we're going to go ahead and... Oh, God, it takes 2 of those to do these. So that's 16 that we need right now. we might as well go ahead and do it. So to craft 10, 16. Why are we missing thorium gear? Oh, I did not see that. So we need thorium gear. We need thorium plate. We need thorium ingot. And we've already got that set up. So plate, gear, void. We'll throw this one over here, and now we should be good to go with making 16 of these. And this is going to take a while to do. We've got to go through 208 draconium for this. So, let us wait. Alright, so we are back. We've got our 16 Wyvern cores, and that took forever. Matter of fact, it took so long to do these that I've been busy. If we go back to our void world, I have set up, I need to make sure this is working anyways. It is. I've set up another blast furnace. These guys weren't that bad to make outside of the SPS casings, and even then it still wasn't that bad. To where we are just producing draconium, period. And this hasn't been running very long. And we've got 130 now. So crafting 16 of these won't be quite so bad again. We'll just have to wait on the ores from this guy, which it was, that part of it wasn't too bad. Having to wait forever for 130 of the Draconic ingots is what took forever. So, but we've got what we needed. We're ready to move on to our next bit of business, which is going to be to get our stuff set up here. And we're going to just set this up right here for now. As it is going to, that's not what I wanted to do, as it's going to change anyways, because we're going to go ahead and tier these on up. So there we go. We need to give it some power. One of those. Let's see if we've got any mech cabling left. Gases, we do not. Don't have any more of those either. Oh, I'm fighting a cold today, and it sucks. So, we'll get these guys going. We need to get us an empty hand and set all these to single item mode only. And we need to get, there's our cabling. This will work for now until we get ready to go. All right. So, basically the way this works, we're wanting to make our next tier of fusion core. We're going to need 16 draconic blocks. Do I have enough to make 16 of these? I do. Oh, that's going to make this so much easier. We are going to need a recipe for compressed blocks of diamonds. We have all the diamonds as it is anyways. This guy just running in the background has got us so much of all the... We got 23 million coal now. So there's that. We need 4, so we're doing 8 of these. That's 32. So I need 31. How many of those did I set up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't set up enough of these. Stack mode. Everything else is ready to go. Oh, I forgot to give it power. Alright. So, we should be able now to do this. So we got 1 and a 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one of the injectors are too close. Which one is too close? It's 1 away, is it not? Alright, let's do this. Okay. Alright, so it's 2 away, not 1 away. And we should be able to do that. It'll craft, it'll charge. We can't speedy this part of it up. Maybe we can't. I don't remember which part. I think it just speeds up the crafting part of it. But there we go. We have our Wyvern injector. And now we should be able to switch that and do this all again. Why did that take all of them? Because I gave it the wrong one. Stack mode, stack mode, stack mode. Why did that all change? And where did all my Wyvern cores go? Alright. Maybe it changed when I broke them. So, but now we should be able to do all of these. No valid recipe. What am I missing? I am missing a Draconic block. Alright. Let's finish all these up. Alright, so we've got all of the injectors done. And right now I'm working towards getting to our next part of this, which is something that I had forgot about doing before, which is getting us our dragon hearts. I've put a handful of... That's not what I wanted. I wanted this guy. I've put a handful, about 2,000 of our dragon thingies. The heck are these things called? Inner Dragon Predictions. I've got those all going. And so we should get 2,000 of the hearts, and we should be good to go with that. If not, we can always just refill that back up and get what we need. So, but now that quest is complete. So we're good to go there. That actually gives us a extra one that can go up along with some of this other stuff that we don't need right now. So, lovely. We're ready to move on, which the energy ball, it does not want us to, or it wants us to do the tier, what is that, tier 8, tier 9? I don't remember. But it wants us to do the final one, which holds a whole bunch of power, and we're not nowhere near ready to do that just yet. But what we are ready to do is we need to get a better source of Draconium going in, and we're going to look at doing the Draconium B. This needs to, it says look up the spawn recipe. or the spawn bee egg recipe, which it's not too awful bad to do. We're going to have to get. I gotta figure out how to do this because I don't. So we need the Draconic bee spawn egg, which is egg. I gotta remember how to do all this. I've done it once before. Alright, so we are in the process of getting the stuff together that I need to do this. If we come in here and look, we need the gene indexer, which will collect us some genes. I did make a ultimate centrifuge right quick. Number one, we're going to need it. But number two, we never did. We made a bunch of them and then didn't even complete the quest for it. Or not complete the quest, but we didn't get the quest complete for it because we just straight up used it for everything else. But we're going to need the gene indexer. That's will give us a spot to hold all the genes that we're fixing to get. We might as well go ahead and finish bees off. None of these are anything that we're going to need right now. I don't think we may need the incubator. We have the incubator. It's right here. Why is that still not giving us that quest? Oh, because we got to do the gene indexer. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Gene indexer. This guy, that guy, gene indexer. Those two quests are complete. Not that we need, well, we do, but that can go there. The gene indexer, it doesn't take any power. It just kind of sits here and collects our samples as we get them. But what I do need is collecting genes. We need a bee bottler and a piston. I've got the bottler actually. Actually, we have a bottler. And then I need a piston. This guy here, that guy there. Beautiful. Alright, so what we can do is place this guy down. Let's grab us some blockages. One, two, three. That should be enough space. No. That's enough space. And then we just need to put our bee in here. Let's try this a little bit differently than I did last time. Let's get us a button. I don't have a button. Button. Let's get us a slab. And hopefully the bees won't come through this. If we put that there and we put that there. So we need our Draconic, our Draconic bee, which we have a whole bunch of these. Well, not a whole bunch. We've got 5 of them. They're really easy to get. It's just getting them from the end. So we should be able to put that guy in there. Smack our button. That didn't help. Okay, let's get a lever. And why is that not helping us? Okay. Oh, I figured it out. We need bottles. Let's craft up 30 of them. Now let's do it. And I got squash bee material. And we use this. What do I use this in? Alright, I got it all figured out. I should read further along than what I do. But it goes inside of here. And we've got a productivity, weather tolerance, binaural, medium, aggressive, and there is our Draconic bee. And then the rest of these, like I said, we can just put those in here. Now, what this works, which it doesn't really, some of this doesn't help with us, but we can create bees like we used to a certain extent, the old forestry bees. We can give them traits, or gendistry, not forestry. We can give them better endurance. We can give them, change their behavior to where they work both day and night. Weather tolerance, which we don't have to worry about that really. And then productivity, we can give that to all the different bees. So you can have bees that will work all day long, and they will work all day, all night, and have high productivity. And it's a lot of stuff that it's more than I get into. They seem to work just fine for what we do now. So, but as I said, we've got to finish these up. So I need to get the rest of these taken care of. We're going to do 5 of them so we can change this guy out to the Draconic bees. So when I get get ready to make all these, I'll be back. Alright, so our next bit of business is going to be to make a honey treat with the genes sample. So there we go. We've got our 5 of these guys. I really should probably have gotten some more because we're going to need this guy for the awakened bee. We're going to need both of them running. But for now, that'll work. I can go get some later. But now that we've got this guy, these we use inside of the incubator with an egg, which that's that right there. Let's get a few eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I'd stood over there long enough, we'd have just sucked one up. So this guy with that guy that should be working. It is. And we can just time in a bottle of this to make it quicker. Because who wants to do all that? Wait. Where did it go? I got 1 out of that. Well, dang it. I guess we're going bee hunting. Alright, so it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be running around here trying to find bees. I forgot that these spawn in an obsidian nest with a treat, and we can time and bottle it, and I've got a whole bunch of these guys now. So we are good to go. I didn't even have to come all the way out here. It was way out here that I finally realized, wait, I should probably look to see. So, but we are, we're ready to finish doing what we were doing. All right, well, I got the first 3 of these pretty quick, and then the last 2 took for freaking ever. So, but we've got what we need now. This stuff can all go up. We do need to make a bee jar, which is easy enough, and I need to make a honey generator, and we need to make a catcher. So let's go ahead and do this right quick. Dispenser, of course, no sticks. This guy, there we go. Dispenser made. Catcher made. That can go up. Easy enough. We got buckets of honey. And then we just need to make, we need to craft a button. And then we can just auto craft the rest of this. And there is our bee jar, and that should be chapter complete. Beautiful. what is that? Oh, range. We don't need to worry about range. Another bucket of honey and another bee jar. Beautiful. That stuff can all go up. Our ultimate centrifuge we're going to need here in just a minute. Alright, so now our recipe with these guys. We're going to need any honeycomb block. We got plenty of those. We're going to need that's 4. We need 20 of the Draconic blocks. Or Draconium blocks. That's 20. Good to go there. That took a chunk out of that. And then we're also going to need 8 more Wyvern cores. So, time to let all this stuff craft up. Alright, so we've got everything we need now. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I believe, 1, 2. And then we can throw our bee in. And this is only going to craft one at a time. Dang it. We'll have to fix that here in just a second. But we've got what we need now for our draconium bees. We've got 1 bee. Now I forgot to set this guy to single item mode only. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will be back. Alright, so we are back. Putting stuff away. I need 3 more draconic blocks, as that's what we need for the flowers for this. We can throw these guys in here. So what I've got is basically the same setup I've got over there. I've got a export bus making us some glass bottles going into here. I've got everything set to come out of here. It's an import bus going back into the system. And then, wait, I need to put a import bus on this side. But a export bus over here with the draconium comb and the honey that we are producing everywhere. It's keeping this thing full, and we'll just automatically suck the combs out and put them in here. And then once we get to the other bees, we can just add them, the awakened bee, the chaotic bee, we can just add them right here and just run them through the same thing. So all we need now is to catch our bees, which I need some more bee cages. Which I have 1. And that's 5. So we got what we need. Awesome. We can just come over here. Put it down, smack it. Put it down, smack it. Those are actually really cool looking bees. Awesome. We've got all of our bees. Productivity is high on those, which is nice. Productivity is high on that one. That one's medium. And that one's normal. So, but these guys should start working. We should start getting combs here pretty quick. Matter of fact, if we want to see all this in working order. I don't know which one to smack. We're going to smack them both. So there we go. We are getting draconium, which is nice. And that is where we're going to leave it off at. So we've got our way of getting draconium. We've got our 2 cores set up to be automated. We just need to get into the Draconic core, which is going to entail us setting up the milk tea stuff. And then go from there. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.